Hey guys, George here from the Motoring Chronicle, and I'm answering some of your most popular questions when it comes to the automotive industry here in the United Kingdom. And one of the most popular ones that I've seen asked on the internet is how many uninsured cars are on the UK roads right now? Well, I've done a bit of a deep dive into the stats for this, and I'm going to have to get my glasses on for it because the text on these are very small, of course. My eyes are not the best either, so, you know, here's what it is, really. But, yeah, so I've found this handy article from 2024, very recently, actually from last month, June, from the Motor Insurance Bureau, I believe it is, the MIB, who compiled some data. And I'm laughing because it's absolutely incredible. I couldn't believe this. But they've actually compiled how many cars on the UK, estimates of course, of uninsured vehicles in the UK. So apparently there is an absolute minimum 300,000 cars on the roads in the UK that are uninsured. And in fact, they actually believe, because unsurprisingly, you know, people are not going to admit, oh yeah, I drive an uninsured car. Oh yeah, I do that. I love breaking the law, but don't report me. You know, a lot of people are not going to be very forthright with this issue. You know, effectively, this is what is being caught. In reality, they estimate that it's going to be around 1 million cars on the road are uninsured. Now, to put that into perspective, on the UK, if you take all the vehicles, and this includes lorries, vans, trucks, buses, every kind of road vehicle, there is around 33.5 million cars, vehicles, if you will, on the road in the UK. So if there's a 1 million, like they estimate, that means that around 3% of all cars on the road in the UK are uninsured. So if you drive around, or if you don't drive, if you just look around and you see 33 cars on the roads, on average, at least one of them will be uninsured, which is scary because when you're doing any kind of drive, you see hundreds of cars. So the odds are, if some of them are going to be uninsured, which is fascinating and very scary. There's another stat I saw on here as well, which I just found ridiculous. Apparently, around 10% of people in the UK don't realise they need to get car insurance. I don't believe that. I don't believe anybody is. I don't believe that 10% of this country's population, which is about 7 million people, don't know that. They might say they don't know it. They might feign ignorance with it, but come on. Whenever you buy a car, you have to get insured. You've got to. You've got to. It is the law. It's the law. You have to in this country. Because if you have an accident, then potentially you won't be able to pay out. Someone's not able to pay out for the damage to the other person's car if you were at fault. But yeah, it's ridiculous. Obviously things like not having your car insured apparently does lead to more things like drunk driving and speeding and drug driving as well. And that obviously as well, on top of that, these cars are often not able to pass an MOT. They're not road legal, probably why they're not getting them insured. So yeah, scary stuff. Did not expect it to be that many, to be honest, but our country's full of surprises, isn't it? You know, you can never predict it, but yeah, that is ridiculous. So around 3% of cars in the UK are running around uninsured, so make sure that you're not one of them. And for much more motoring news and bonkers statistics, do keep it tuned here to themotoringchronicle.com.